Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Dan Curtis on a morning where stocks as a whole are under pressure with new legal pressure on the Federal Reserve. How's that playing out on the micro level this morning, Dan? Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. It's playing out. It's playing out on the equity side with the S&P 500 down about 0.6%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 down about 0.9. That really leading the sell-off this morning. Light sell-off, to be fair. Small caps, so the companies that are not the biggest names, those are actually relatively immune this morning. They've been doing very well this year. They're just down about 0.4% on this volatility, and all of this is coming with a little bit of a weaker dollar. And as you've been talking about on the show, just this rally into haven. So we're getting a little bit of de-risking. Silver's up 5%, but stocks down, about 0.5%, give or take. It's kind of the market's trying to see which way this will go. There's not exactly a clear direction on how this will play out. So it's a little bit of hesitation, and of course, following a record close for the S&P 500 on Friday. So overall, things are not a panic selling mode.
Well, we are seeing some pretty strong pressure on credit card exposed companies, with the president talking about caps on their rates.
That's right. So over the weekend, Trump demanded that credit card lenders cap interest rates at 10%. This is part of that affordability push that he seems to be really going after. The Fed cutting rates seems to be kind of his attempt to get rates down, or going after Powell on that. And this is another move. So over the weekend, he said, credit card lenders should cap interest rates, what they charge for missed payments, to 10%. And that's really hit some companies in the pre-market. Capital One Financial down 9%. American Express, 4.5%. JP Morgan Chase, which is, of course, a much bigger company, so not quite as much concentrated credit card risk. That's down 3%. Tomorrow, we get JP Morgan Chase out with its earnings, so we'll definitely be listening to that one super closely for any comments from management around this. Trump did give the credit card companies until January 20th to reply, so it seems like it may be part of his negotiating tactic, something that he's used with, say, drug pricing, where he said, drug prices are too high. The drug companies came to him and they renegotiated a different level. And
speaking of the health sector, we're seeing UnitedHealth under pressure this morning as well.
Yeah, so UnitedHealth, that's on a report that the health insurance provider used aggressive tactics with some of its Medicare customers. That's according to a Senate committee. So the accusation is that UnitedHealth added diagnoses in order to collect billions of dollars in extra revenue from the U.S. government, something that this committee has been investigating for a while. The company came out, UnitedHealth did come out, and it disputed the Senate report's characterization, but the market's saying, let's take some risk off here, so that stock is down about 1% in the pre-market, ticker UNH.
And just quickly, Lululemon, some positive news here?
Yeah, some good holiday seasons for them. So I appreciate the yoga pants you bought me, and that's helping feed the bottom line. For the record, you didn't actually buy me those. I think HR would say something, but
really,
yeah. It basically holiday sales were strong, so they came out with a revenue and earnings guidance before, and now they're coming out and saying that they'll likely be at the upper end of the range that they gave.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.